Well, good evening to one and all, and welcome back to the Raymond Eagleshark Technical Center, where we have a big game here slated for the first of two games here on this Saturday, the 18th of June, 2022. It's the Salsa Ballers. They'll be taking on the Docks United. The Salsa Ballers in their changed white and green strip, the Docks United in the yellow and blue. Kicking from right of screen to left. For the Docks United, it's one change. It's going to be Stuart Murray. He's out. He's been replaced by Mills. Full lineup reads Miguel Abraham, the number 10. Steve Smiles Austin, the number 18. Masimba Bowen is the number 21. Ashton Passion Dumas, the number 2. As here comes Smiles down the byline. Cuts one across, but it goes behind the goal for a goal kick. Jonathan Gishard is the number 12. Sylvanus James is the number 9. Darius Lanton is in goal. Akeem Mata McIntyre is number 7. Mills is the number 20. O'Donoghue the number 17. And Jermaine Bino Ricketts the number 16. For the Salsa Ballers, there's no Captain Eric Gokaran today, as well as no Perez, as here comes Sylvanus. Sylvanus down the outside. Sylvanus cuts it back, and it's dealt with by Ricardo John. There's no Captain Eric. There's no Joel Orozco. There's no Josiah Perez, as Perez and Orozco have gone back to Trinidad, and Eric is out for today's encounter as of now. So it's Colin Brad Cannonier, the number 16. Shamaine Naldo Giles is the number 9. Jordan Deans, the number 4 in midfield. Desroy Finley wearing the number 8. Jaron Gale is the number 5. Kieran Hodge is in goal, the number 22. Rakodi Hodge is the number 18. Ricardo John, the captain today, and number 10. Tyreek John, the number 3. And Botan Zabari, the number 19. Salsa Ballers with the throw. It will be taken by Solomon Gokaran, who is playing at left back today. It seems like they've gone with a completely makeshift back line of Solomon Gokaran, Ricardo John, and Tyreek John. And Brad is playing at right back. As it's going to be Sylvanus. Sylvanus using a tricky skill up against Tyreek John. And that's very good defending there from John. Ricardo John, usually a striker. He is playing at a center back. Having to fill in with the absence of Roscoe Gums, Eric Gokaran. Number of defenders out for the Salsa Ballers, and a already thin Salsa Ballers roster. It's going to be Ricketts who finds Mata. Mata out wide towards Smiles. Smiles with a good touch. Smiles looking for Sylvanus. He will pick this one up ahead of Brad. And Finley as well. Finley bundles him over, and the referee Rouse says free kick to the Docks United. Docks with an early free kick here from maybe 25 yards out on the left-hand side of play. It will be the left boot of Jermaine Ricketts to whip this one in. He does have the height of Masimba Bowen to aim at. Ricketts. Will he opt to test goalkeeper Kieran Hodge? Ricketts drives one in along the ground. It's not dealt with, and eventually it will be cleared. And Ronaldo will hook it further upfield towards Gale. Gale misjudges, picked up by Passion. Passion finds Miguel. Now Mills. Forward towards Smiles, who's been sent running. Smiles tries to whip one across again, and again gets it wrong. It will be a goal kick, no, a corner kick. It was deflected, actually. So a corner kick to the Docks United. Once again, it will be the left boot of Ricketts, I would assume, to take this one from the right-hand side and try to whip it in towards the area. So it will be the left boot of Jermaine Ricketts. Again, he has some height in there to aim at. This one comes in and headed backwards by, looks like the man Zabari. And out of touch for a Docks United throw. Sylvanus takes it short. Finds Miguel. Zabari does well defensively. No signal yet. A signal does come by referee Rouse. He says it is a Docks throw. A matter. Passion. Masimba Bowen. Now Mills. Trying to get the quick pass off. There was Miguel, but Ricardo sends it long. Looking for Gale, but Passion read it and read it well. Loose touch, however, allows Gale to pick it up. Gale goes back. He finds Jordan Deans. Deans finds Naldo. Naldo trying to get around the outside. A good poke there by Masimba Bowen. Sylvanus will find Smiles. Smiles has some room as well. Smiles trying to get past Solomon Gokaran. And he is going to win a free kick. A bit clumsy there from Gokaran. Was turned inside out really by Smiles. And Ricketts really up to have a shot. This is a much better angle for him to have a pot shot at goal and try to test goalkeeper Kieran Hodge. Ricketts has an efforted goal. Oh, good save by Kieran Hodge. Ricketts did test them, and Kieran Hodge was equal to it. Good save. It will be a corner kick to be taken by Miguel. Miguel will try to whip this one in. So Kieran Hodge doesn't get there, but the defenders do well, only as far as Miguel once again. Miguel cutting inside. Miguel has a scuffed effort that will be dealt with by Tyreek John. O'Donoghue takes it down. And Abino goes all the way back to Mills. Mills touches it out wide. He will find Smiles. Smiles. Miguel, good touch. He's going to find Mills, who's broken forward, chips one back towards Sylvanus, but too heavy the pass, and Finley can clear. Naldo doesn't win the header, and Jaron Gale loses out to Passion. Amata goes out wide to Smiles. Smiles, long searching ball, looking for Sylvanus. Sylvanus takes it down, trying to pirouette around Brad, but good defending there by Brad Cannonier. It will be a throw-in. O'Donoghue took it from maybe 50 yards further back than it should have been taken from, and the referee Rouse will send him further forward. Jonathan Gishard. O'Donoghue. Ricketts. And Miguel over the head of O'Donoghue. It will be a throw-in. So it actually looks like Finley has slotted in at right back, and Brad will be playing further forward in as maybe a right midfielder or a right winger. Here's Brad now, turning inside, lays it off to Jordan Deans. Deans, long searching ball forward. He's looking for one of Rakodi or Gale. It will find Rakodi initially. Touch was a bit too long, and Mata picks it up. Mata finds Ricketts. Ricketts takes it down. Did have the option to go for the through ball to Sylvanus. Got it wrong, and it can be cleared by the Salsa ballers. Finley having trouble with the ball there, but he will find the Jordan Deans. Composed pass back to Captain Ricardo John, who was looking for Rakodi Hodge. Rakodi does well. Out wide to Gale. Gale Has two defenders for company. Has to go back. And will give it away towards Ricketts, who finds Sylvanus. Takes it around Finley. Sylvanus driving outside. Pulls it up now, and he will be forced to go back. Goes all the way back to Mata. And now Ricketts and Miguel. Miguel chipping it out wide to Smiles, who was in an offside position. It will be called as such by A.R. Hilton. Free kick. Ricardo John over this free kick, as we have had 11 minutes played. It's been pretty much all docked in terms of possession, but outside of the free kick by Ricketts, they have not really created any chances that have tested goalkeeper Kieran Hodge. Tyreek John goes back to Ricardo. Deans. Ricardo trying to drive out of defense, and that may prove risky, as it will be Ricketts who got his pass to Sylvanus marginally wrong. Passion wins the header. Gale is fast. Gale will get there. Gale up against O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue will do well defensively. Gale tussling, doesn't win it. O'Donoghue trips over the ball, and Gale scoops it back to Brad. Naldo. Deans. John. Gokaran. Ricardo John. Through to Deans. Deans and Mills in a tussle over there on the far side. They pull each other over, but the free kick goes the way of the Docks United. Sylvanus. One-time pass to Miguel, who tries to toe poke it through to Johnny. Ricketts takes it down. Ricketts turning and finding Mata. Mata with the ball over the top, looking for Smiles. He will find Smiles now. Smiles in room. Smiles driving. Smiles cuts it back, and the first time shot is a poor one by Miguel, and Kieran Hodge has no issues in dealing with that one. There will be a push in the back there by Passion. So a free kick the way of the Salsa Ballers. Taken quickly by Deans, looking to find Gale and catch Lantern napping. But Lantern was alert to that one. Here comes Ricketts. Turns, looking for an option. He'll find it in Johnny. Johnny Gishard will lose out, however. Deans forward to Gale. Now Tyreek John. Gokarana. Ricardo John. A long ball forward, and Darius Lantern will have absolutely no issues in dealing with it. Mills. Miguel. He will find Smiles. Smiles has his pass blocked, and Ricardo John picks it up. Good turn there by Naldo. But given away. Amata finds Ricketts. Ricketts wants a good ball there as well. He will find Miguel. Miguel. Oh, he took a bad touch there. Couldn't get that one under control. And it will be a goal kick. A bad second touch by Miguel may have cost him a glorious opportunity. It will be a goal kick to the Salsa Ballers, who have held on well thus far. Tyreek John. He goes long. Masimba Bowen will not miss that one. Ricketts over the top to Osara was Matt over the top to Ricketts. Ricketts twisting and turning. Ricketts trying to get the 1-2 by Sylvanus. Sylvanus got the pass wrong and picked up well there. Good reading of the play as it's going to be slid through. Looking for Smiles, but Ricardo Hart with some good defending. As Ricardo is bundled over by Sylvanus, it will be a free kick. Tyreek John. He boots it long. And good defending by Mata. He goes all the way back to Darius Lanton. Lanton. Up to go wide. Oh, it's trouble there as it was spilled. It will find Jaron Gale. Gale takes it inside. Gale was tripped, but not enough contact for it to be a foul by a referee Rouse. Tyreek John looking for Naldo. Naldo's pass is cut out. And the referee will have a talk now, saying he's had enough of that. Free kick to the Docks. Taken quickly. Miguel. Mills. Tyreek John, good reading of the play. And he goes forward as well, looking for Gale, but Lanton was off his line quickly. Mata. Slid through, looking for Smiles. Smiles now into the area, Smiles. And a good walk by Rakodi Hodge. Here comes Zabari. Going long over the top. The one really making the run, and the Darius Lanton collects. As a player has stayed down for the Salsa Ballers, it's Tyreek John, the man who is down. Not really a man that Salsa Ballers can afford to lose. He's been a stalwart of the team ever since he joined at the beginning of this season. He's played at midfield, left back, center back, and he's done a tremendous job for the Salsa Ballers, stabilizing their defense along with Joel Orozco. Well, we are into the 18th minute of play. It is still 1 goal, still 0-0, sorry. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. It's still goalless. Yet to see the first goal of this encounter. As it will be a drop ball restart with Bowen. Mata. Finds Ricketts. Oh, they're sleeping. Salsa Ballers are sleeping. And Johnny, he lay it off to Sylvanus. Sylvanus has an effort at goal. It's off the crossbar. Salsa Ballers were sleeping. They were getting a water break while Tyreek John was down. Didn't realize the referee had restarted the play. Johnny laid it off to Sylvanus, and Sylvanus was 0 inches away from making it 1-0. Docks once again. Ricketts turning. He will find Mata. Mata. Miguel. Miguel trying to find space. Miguel lining up an effort here. Blocked by Ricardo John. Naldo. Mata now. Mata sliding it through. Oh, good reading of the play once again by Ricardo John. Forward. Dealt with by Passion. Mills will find Mata. Ricketts. Sylvanus. Good flick through towards O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue through ball to Sylvanus. Sylvanus trying to go around the outside, and Jordan Deans does well defensively as Ricardo John has gone down. I don't know how much of a warm-up these Salsa Ballers would have gotten. And Ricardo John has had to do a lot of defensive work. So he's gone down in the area. Don't know whether it's a time-wasting strategy as well. Now, Ricardo, he's a veteran of the game. Played for a number of teams across the Caribbean and Central America. What's coming up after this encounter? We will have some Women's League action. It will be the EastEnders FC. They'll be taking on the Superstars FC. And then on Sunday in the Women's League, at 5, it's the Diamond Queens FC. They'll be taking on Shining Stars. We'll get the Men's League game for you for tomorrow momentarily, as Ricardo John is still down. I believe in tomorrow's game in the Men's League, it will be the Uprising FC. They'll be taking on the Diamonds FC. Two good games slated for tomorrow. Both the Diamonds males and Diamonds females in action. And then on Tuesday, 21st June, we'll see another big game, a very big game. The Attackers FC, they'll be doing battle with the Roaring Lions FC. That promises to be an exciting clash. Ricardo and Tarika both off. Corner kick taken. Bounces in the area. Not quite dealt with. Over the top. Taken down by Mata. He has hit the crossbar as well. Not quite cleared. And eventually Naldo clears it. Oh, that could have spelled some danger. Mata with the header. It hit the crossbar. And we're still going. The Docks United trying to slide one through to Johnny, but they weren't on the same page. Mata. Ricketts. Good ball through to Miguel. And Miguel driving. Miguel Ricketts. Back to Miguel. Ooh, and that's a crucial touch by Ricardo John. Miguel, turns inside brilliantly. Miguel lays it off. Shot comes in. It's blocked. Miguel once again goes back to Smiles. Now it's with Mills. Mata. Miguel Ricketts trying to turn. Unable to do so against Jordan Deans. And Ricardo will allow Naldo to boot it as high and as far as possible. Mata. Miguel. Mills. It's Mata with a good scoop through pass. Ricketts now. Sylvanos back to Ricketts. Jermaine Ricketts has an effort, and it's a good save by Kieran Hodge once again. It will be a corner kick to the Docks United. It was another fantastic save there by Kieran Hodge, who's done well in goal for the Salsa Ballers. Taken short. Ricketts whips one across. Oh, and that chance may come back to bite them, but it will not, in fact, because he was offside. It was Masimba Bowen. It was whipped in furiously by Ricketts. Bowen wanted to get the crucial touch, but he was in an offside position. And now a yellow card will be given to Ricardo John for the time wasting that they have been doing pretty much all of this first half. An early yellow card for Ricardo John. It is just the 25th minute of play, and Ricardo John is on a yellow. Still waiting on the kick to be taken. Ricardo is still trying to get his line in order. Tariq John. He boots it high and long. Header is won by Passion. A bad touch, a real bad touch from Ricketts. And Deans goes back to Ricardo. And now Gokarano trying to turn carelessly. Here comes Smiles. Smiles has an effort at goal. And Kieran Hodge pushes wide. Corner kick. Ricketts whips one in. Good power on it. Ooh, that was not too far away from a Ducks United head. A goal kick. Tyreek John goes forward to Joran Gale. Gale once again. Gale using his speed down the outside. Joran Gale. Gale down the byline. Tries to cross one in towards Brad. Gale once again. But it's not a much better ball, but he was an offside position judged by assistant referee Millington. The referee did not like where that kick was taken from. Passion. Bowen. Ricketts. The drive by Mills. He will find Smiles now. Smiles puts one across towards Johnny, who just missed that header there. Forward towards Naldo, but cut out by Bowen. Header towards Ricketts is won by Zabari. And Smiles was in an offside position. Now Gokarana. Zabari. Tariq John. Now Finley. He drives it long and hard upfield, but they won't win any headers up there with Bowen and Passion behind there. Ricketts, ball over the top, looking for Sylvanus. Sylvanus will keep it in play. And he will, in fact, win the corner as well. Corner taken by James. And it's put in! It flew all the way to the back post where an unmarked Smiles was able to put 1-0 for the Ducks United. The corner kick came in by Sylvanus James, and nobody was marking the man at the back post that looked like Smiles. Nobody was marking him. And he was able to get a free toe poke and put it home. The deadlock has been broken. 1-0 for the Ducks United. Record the Hodge. His pass is given away, and here comes Smiles. Smiles tries to cut it back and finds the one defender in the vicinity in Tariq John. Missed header there. Here comes Gale. Gale going too fast for his own good, and Massimo Bowen was able to step in. Gokaran. Deans turns. Finds Ricardo John. John lines up an effort and goal. Oh, Darius Lanton was worried for a minute. Darius Lanton was definitely worried there. But in the end, they did drift harmlessly wide. It will be a goal kick. A passion. Sylvanus. Down the outside of Finley. Sylvanus using his speed. Trying to turn now. Turns inside well. And looking to lay it off towards Ricketts. Couldn't do so. Deans sliding it through to Gale. Gale gets his touch wrong, but will take it down well. Goes back to Deans. Tries to chip one over the top towards Naldo. Then the Ducks can pick it up once again with Mills. And Miguel. Miguel driving. Miguel still driving. Miguel looking for a through ball there towards Sylvanus. But Finley read it well. Deans. A matter with a good read. And now Ricketts. And Miguel. Ricketts. Oh, brilliant ball through to Smiles. Once again, it's Smiles on the outside. Smiles! And one of the Salsa Ballers defenders got a foot on it. And they were able to put it behind for a corner. Taken short. Ricketts whips one in at a dangerous angle, and Ricardo John had to win the header because Mata was just behind him. Mata will not be able to win that one. Brad was down the outside, and he was looking for Deans. Good read by Sylvanus James, and now it's out wide with Mills. Further wide now to Ricketts. Ricketts cutting inside. Good penetrative pass towards Jonathan Gisha, but he couldn't get his touch under control. And Ricardo John will break and find Jaron Gale, who's using his speed well. Gale has Ricardo John in the area. Cuts it back looking for Brad, but good defending once again by Passion. A Passion will find Mata. A Mata. Now Mills. Mata just directing traffic. As it's Miguel. Ricketts. Over the top for Sylvanus. Sylvanus James down the outside. Tries to chop back, but good veteran defending by Tariq John. Good touch by Gale towards Naldo. Now Brad over the top looking for Gale, but too heavy, and Lanton will get there. The Ducks United once again whipped back, and Jonathan Gishard couldn't get his shot on. Header went by O'Donoghue. Good take by Ricketts. Back to O'Donoghue. Turning, trying to twist past the man, and will win a free kick. Free kick will be taken by Miguel. Miguel responding with power, and it's gone all the way through and all the way in. Kieran Hodge couldn't get enough of a hand onto it, and Miguel has made it 2-0. I don't know if Ricardo John got a touch, but I do know that goalkeeper Kieran Hodge got a slight deflection, but wasn't enough to keep it out. A powerful drive by Miguel Abraham has made it 2-0. Well, the Salsa ballers without a few of their stalwarts, they're not looking the formidable foe that they once were earlier in the season. Without the likes of Joel Orozco and Neil Gums and Eric Gokaran in defense, their makeshift backline has not worked well for them thus far. It's Miguel. Oh, and him and Sylvanus weren't on the same page there. Sylvanus didn't streak through the way that Miguel was anticipating. It will be out for a corner kick. Again, the big man, Masimba Bowen, lumbers forward. Mata will join him in the area. Sylvanus will take this kick once again. They've opted to leave 3 men back. Donahue, Mills, and Passion to deal with the 2 forwards that the Salsa ballers have left forward. Corner taken by Sylvanus. It's deep once again. This one is over the head of Smiles now. Smiles lays it off to Mata. Mata. And Miguel will leave it for Ricketts. Ricketts down the outside. Ricketts deflected shot. And it will roll harmlessly wide for a corner. Take 2. Sylvanus once again on this corner kick. Sylvanus. This one towards the goal. Kieran Hodge spilled momentarily, but in the end he dealt with it. Putting it long for Ricardo John, who's gone forward now. And Ricardo John maybe in here. Foot race with Lantern, and Lantern won it well. Looks like Deans has slotted into center back now to allow for Ricardo John to push further forward. He knows his team needs goals now, and he is their main goal threat. He's been the premier goal threat of this AFL season, sorry. He has the most goals in this competition by a fair distance. As here comes Ricketts. Ricketts turning, twisting. His pass is cut out by Deans. Forward towards John. Mata turns well. Good composure by Mata. We'll find a Passion. Passion to Mills. Smiles. Trying to turn around Rakodi. Rakodi does very well, but gives away the throw-in. Trying to go down the outside. And it will be a free kick called and signaled initially by A.R. Hilton and then acknowledged by a referee Rouse. Booted long, looking for Ricardo, trying to flick one onto Gale. Gale. Here come Docs once again. Smiles using his speed. Smiles on the outside. Again, poor end product with the cross. Goal kick. Currently looks like Salsa have gone to Solomon Gokaran and Tariq John playing centre back. Dean's playing just ahead of them. Actually, since we move a back five, maybe a 5-2-3 type of formation. The way it's looking at right now. Rakodi Hodge playing at left wing back. Solomon Gokaran, Jordan Deans, and Tariq John are the centre backs, and Finlay at right wing back. And then it's Zabari playing in midfield with Naldo. Brad off the right wing, Ricardo on the left wing, and Gale playing through the middle. Naldo trying to go through towards Gale. Good reading of the play there. And it's back with the Ducks United. Over the top towards Jonathan Gishard. Gishard turning, using his body well. Out of touch. Throw in goes the way of the Ducks United. Mata. Ball over the top. Oh, brilliant ball over the top. And it's going to be wasted. Miguel Abraham wasted a glorious ball over the top. It completely bamboozled the defense. But it was thrown away by Miguel Abraham. Ricketts drives for that goal. Oh, and Kieran Hodge definitely had some trouble with that one, because that was driven furiously. O'Donoghue. Mills behind Johnny, but ahead of Sylvanus. Sylvanus will win this one. Now nicked up by Johnny. Ball trying to slide it through there. He will slide it through. Smiles. Sylvanus. Oh, good ball as well. He'll find Miguel Abraham, who cuts back, trying to find a Ricketts, who takes a touch. His shot is blocked. Johnny's shot is deflected, not dealt with, and eventually it's buried. Miguel Abraham makes up for his earlier missed opportunity, his second of the day, the third for the Ducks United, 3-0. Well, it's gone from bad to worse for the Salsa Ballers. 3-0. We are a few moments away from the halftime whistle. Welcome back to the REGTC, where it is the second half here between the Ducks United and the Salsa Ballers. Going into the halftime whistle, it was the Ducks United with a commanding 3-0 lead over the Salsa Ballers. Miguel scoring 2, Smiles with 1. The goal scorers for the Ducks United. Salsa Ballers, they will have to fight back. They are without a number of players, but they will have to claw their way back into this encounter. Here comes Zabari. Sylvanas gets inside. Sylvanas still inside. Has an efforted goal. Ooh, that was not too far away. Sylvanas showing off some silky feet and an almost perfect finish. That would have been some goal by Sylvanas James. Just didn't get the shot required. Brad can't keep it in play. Throw it to the Ducks United. Mills to Ricketts. Mills. Johnny tries to go over the top towards Sylvanas, who's playing over on the right-hand side now. He's on the right. Smells has gone to the left. Still good attacking threat off the bench with Stuart Murray. Mata. Mills will win. No, he won't win the throw-in. Looked like he knocked it off a Salsa Ballers player, but referee Millington says throw into the Salsa Ballers. Gokaran takes the throw towards John. His touchdown, although is cut out, and now Miguel is trying to slide one through there. Good reading of the play by Finley. Simba Bowen gets that one wrong. Gale almost picked it up, but it will be a free kick the way of the Ducks United. Taken short. Ricketts and referee Rouse wants that one to be retaken from a lot further forward. Mills. Back inside to Ricketts now. Here comes Mata. Passion. Oh, good ball through. Here comes O'Donoghue, who cuts inside. And he is stripped, so it will be a free kick. So the referee was just waiting to see whether there would be an advantage or not. There was no advantage. It will be a free kick. A free kick into the wall. Ricketts gets the vital touch. Sorry, Miguel there, but boot was deemed to be a bit too high. Tariq John takes it quickly, looking for Ricardo John. Header one by Mills. Mata. O'Donoghue. Smiles. O'Donoghue. Ricketts. Back to O'Donoghue. Smiles. Tries to whip one in early. Sylvanas takes it down. Sylvanus turning, twisting, having an effort. It's spilled, and Johnny takes it around the goalkeeper, Kieran Hodge, and puts it in to make it 4-0. Jonathan Gishard, the most alert of the players around the box area. He was on it in a flash. Kieran Hodge spilled the effort from Sylvanus James. He was the first to react. He has made it 4-0. Here comes Sylvanus now. Sylvanus into the area, cuts it back, and Johnny has put it over. Well, can you believe it? Jonathan Gishard from point blank range has put it over the bar. It will remain 4-0. Ricardo John gets inside. Ricardo John had one too much men to beat. Picks it up once again, does Ricardo John. Through to Naldo. Naldo into the area, cutting inside. Naldo goes down. Referee Rose says, get up. Smiles. Ball comes across, dealt with by Tariq John. Out of touch. It will be a throw-in. Here comes Miguel. And Miguelito driving forward, trying to slide one through the other towards Johnny. That one they're looking for Ricardo John, but he will win the throw-in. Ricardo leaves the throw-in for Brad. Brad leaves it for Salo. Salo go around on the throw. Going in towards Naldo. And Mata got it just before Brad. Zabari towards Gokaran, who got his pass wrong. Docs can look to clear. Mata. Miguel. Ricketts. Good ball forward towards Sylvanus. Foot race of Tariq John. And Tariq John wins it. You know Sylvanus is extremely fast. One of, if not the fastest players in the league. corner to the Docks United. Whipped in, and a goalkeeper, Kieran Hodge, will deal with it. He boots it long and high, and went the wrong direction to where he would have wanted to go to. Oh, brilliant work out there by Sylvanus. Sylvanus down the byline. Good defensive work. Very good defensive work there. But I think Joran Gale was the man tracking back. It will be a goal kick. Lumped forward and out of touch. It will be a throw-in. Ricardo John, he has not been happy much today. His team is down 4-0, and he's not had any real opportunities at goal. That's not been something we could say very often. Ricketts. Johnny slides one across, and Kieran Hodge had to get there because Sylvanus was waiting on it. A matter, a Bowen, a Passion. Good read by Ricardo John. Given straight back. Here comes Ricketts. Poor touch from Miguel. And it can be cleared now. Finley. Good reading of the play. Zabari. Let's pass them. Finds the Docks United once again. This is lumped forward towards Ricardo John. Ricardo John gets inside, and Darius Lanton. Darius Lanton came out well, but that looked like it may have been a handball. It may have been one. Would have been difficult for the referee to see. Smiles is onside, Smiles into the area, and Steve Austin is going to put it across and allow for Sylvanus James to bury it and make it 5-0. Free kick. Ricardo John is over it. John. Oh, when he gets it wrong, I think that may have been the frustration there. Didn't get enough bend on it. Probably the frustration of Ricardo John. He's not quite had the service he would have wanted. Not quite had the performance his team would have wanted. It is 5-0. Dogs are making a statement win really here today. O'Donoghue. Johnny. Almost got there, did Johnny. But it was a good defensive work there in the end. Mata. Smiles. Very good turn there from Ricketts once again. And Miguel. Now Sylvanus, who got his pass wrong initially, but he still has possession. The Sylvanus has an efforted goal as well. That's good goalkeeping there by Kieran Hodge. Good run there. Very good run. He's still going. Lays it off out wide as well to an offside man in Sylvanus James. I think the pass may have been for O'Donoghue, who was behind him. James got a bit over anxious. Ball comes across over the head of the defender. Almost fell to Johnny, but in the end, the Salsa ballers can clear. Looking for Ricardo John. And he can't believe it. He can't get anything right now. Shot is lined up. It's off the crossbar. Well, that would have certainly been a goal and a half. Jordan Deans gets that pass horribly wrong. Ricardo is very frustrated. Miguel trying to slide one through there. Good defensive work again by Tariq John. Ricardo cannot believe it. Here comes Johnny. That's a wide open man. He takes the header inside. Volley comes in and it goes wide. It's been a penalty signaled. A penalty has been called, maybe for a handball in the area. I think when Sylvanus nodded the ball inside, it may have came off the hand of a Salsa Ballers defender. Well then, chance for the Ducks to make it 6. Jonathan Gishard. Gishard. And he's hit the crossbar. And it will be a retake, says a referee Rouse, I guess, for infringement by goalkeeper Kieran Hodge. It will be a retake for Jonathan Gishard. Well then, I am not a referee. I am not in a position to criticize any referees. That's all I will say on that matter. This time Gishard will put it wide. Well then, Johnny had 2 bites of the cherry and he missed both of them. He didn't even hit the target. Well, can you believe it? After all that controversy, the penalty and then the retake, it's not resulted in anything in the grand scheme of this game. Johnny now. Johnny puts it across. It's blocked. Shot comes in. Good save by Hodge. Straight out wide. Smiles. Whips one across. Dealt with. Corner. Through to Gale here. And Lanton is off his line quickly. Still Ricardo John. Ricardo, what can he do here? He cuts inside, does Ricardo John. Using his speed. Reverse pass to Gale. Gale turns. Trying to feed Ricardo John now. Cut out. Here comes Johnny. Johnny. Ball out wide, looking for Sylvanus. Sylvanus will get there. One-on-one against Tariq John. He's forced to cut back. And this one's laid off by Miguel. Picked up by Ricketts. Slides one across for Sylvanus. Sylvanus cutting inside Sylvanus. And it will be a free kick. Right on the edge of the area, maybe 19 yards out, and a yellow card is shown to Tariq John. Both Ricardo John and Tariq John have yellow cards in this one. There will be a sub for the Salsa Ballers. Zabari is off. And it looks like Sherrod Morton will be onto the field of play. Right on the edge of the area. Looks like Sylvanus is over this one. This one is cleared off the line. And the volley is going to be put wide. It was actually Neil Gums who made his way onto the field of play. Did not see when he made his way into the stadium, but he's been brought on replacing Zabari. Now look, his pass is cut out, and Mills goes back to Lanton. But passing by the Ducks to break the press. And it's going to be Ricketts. Miguel. Sylvanus. Twisting and turning. Sylvanus. A good pass through by Ricketts. Laid off. Ricketts opens up his body and has an effort that's blocked. Here comes Tariq John. He's chugging and has his pass cut out. Mata. Good ball through. Smiles. Smiles on the edge of the area. Smiles. Puts it right across goal. From the edge of the 6-yard area. What is pass wrong? Out of touch. Ricardo John. Looking for Naldo. And the foul will go against Naldo there. It will be a yellow card for him as well. He did extend and he was in a tussle on the far side with O'Donoghue. He extended and pushed O'Donoghue off of him. And that's what resulted in the yellow card. Free kick taken short. Mata. Ricketts. Slides one through to Smiles beautifully. But Smiles may not have the pace to keep that one in play. Yes, he does actually. Smiles round the outside. Brad goes down. And it will be a corner. Dogs will be making a change momentarily. The corner comes in. It's blocked, but not cleared. Johnny picks it up. Back with Ricketts, who turns. Ricketts into the area. Ricketts cuts back, has an effort at goal, and it's dealt with by Kieran Hodge. Corner kick once again. The sub has been made. Corner comes in, doesn't beat the first man once again. It will be another corner. Ball comes in to the back post now. You're appealing for a handball. It will be another corner. Ball comes in again. Not quite dealt with. And it will be yet another corner. Another corner. Whipped in to the back post. It's going to run out of touch. This time it will be a goal kick, finally. Shot comes in here. It's going to be spilt, but no immediate danger. Collected by goalkeeper Hodge. So it was Smiles. Smiles came off the field of play. He was replaced by Stewie. Drive at goal will go wide. Johnny now can't get there ahead of Tariq John. Will be a corner. Into the 81st minute of play, actually. It's 5-0. The game has been over for quite a while. Ball whipped in. Again, doesn't beat the first man. Naldo will win a goal kick. Stewie. Stewie cuts this one back. Johnny lays it off, and the drive comes in and goes over the back netting and into the car park. As Doctor making another change now. became difficult to see the numbers on the fourth officials board from that side of the field. So it'll get those players that have been changed for you momentarily. Meanwhile, here come the Salsa ballers. Slid through and looking for the ball over the top there. Couldn't quite get it. Ricardo John, ball forward. Jarring Gale on his feet. Gale puts it into the side netting. The best chance that the Salsa ballers have had all game. Gale was able to break through on the ball from Ricardo John, but wasn't able to put it on target. Kukaran gives it away to Johnny. Out wide. As here come the Ducks United. Lays it off for Gishard. Gishard cutting inside onto his left boot. A back out wide shot comes in. Easy save for Hodge. Mata. Ball over the top, too heavy there by Ricketts. It will be a goal kick. Man has stayed down. Referee Rose is playing on. Here comes Stewie cutting inside. Down the outside. Can't get past Tariq John. And now referee Rose will stop play. Kukaran really had no business leaving his position at left back to go and deal with an injured player. But of course his team another goal. We are into the 85th minute of play. It is still 5-0. It's been that way for some time. There were opportunities. Gishard missed 2 penalties. But it has remained 5-0. It was Jordan Dean's the man who went down. He was helped off the field by a couple Ducks United players as Ducks will try to add to their advantage. Here comes Ricketts, sliding one out wide, looking for Stewie. He cuts back inside and lays it off towards Ricketts. Ricketts has an efforted goal. Oh my goodness! Jermaine Ricketts with another wonder goal to add to his collection. Oh, he does that for fun, doesn't he? He just pulls those out of the bag. 6-0. Jermaine being Ricketts, he does it time and time again. That left foot is a wonder. What a hit there. Good work by Ricardo John. Ricardo John still Ricardo John. Ricardo John all the way around has put it over. Ricardo John has put it over. Boston through, looking for Sylvanus, but Tyreek John does the defensive work. It will be a throw-in. Not done yet. That's good defending once again. Mata. Looking for the 1-2. Gets the 1-2. Slides it through to Jonathan Gishard, who will not miss that one. He has made it 7-0. A brilliant through ball there from Mata. And the Jonathan Gishard could not miss that one. And he did not miss that one. It will be another Ducks change. I think O'Donoghue may be coming off the field of play. And will it be Malachi coming in? I'm not certain. Again, really difficult to see. But we will have 2 minutes of added time signaled by a fourth official White. Deans. I don't think Ducks are done quite yet. A good turn there. Brilliant pass as well. Cutting inside is Jermaine Murray, I believe. He has an efforted goal. Oh, it's not too far away. Ricardo John turning, twisting brilliantly, using his speed as well. Ricardo John looking for the pass. He can't quite find it. Pretty much sums up his day. He's had good moments, but he's not quite been at it. Stewie. Sylvanus turning. Sylvanus, this one he doesn't get right. It will be a goal kick. Mata. Ricketts. Stewie. Looking for the reverse pass through picked up by goalkeeper Hodge, and I think that this may be all. It should be all. And referee Rose will say that that is all for this one. And at the end of this one, it was a thorough domination by the Ducks United. They are victorious, some 7 goals to nil over the Salsa Ballers FC, a D-man Salsa Ballers FC. But a Salsa Ballers FC nonetheless, that were thoroughly manhandled by the Ducks United. Goals coming from pretty much everybody. Some moments of controversy, the penalty and then the retake of the penalty, both were missed, so no harm done in the grand scheme of things. But that will be all for this first game here at the RAGTC. But coming up in just a few moments' time, it will be the EastEnders, and they'll be taking on the Superstars. But for now, it's back to Master Control.